Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Let's go down the line. Everything we say. Hello.
Well, it's like, who goes next?
We are at St. Jude Church. Well, welcome.
Parish.
So happy to be with you.
The Church Bulletin Podcast. Very exciting.
To
You can like move your head a little bit to the side. You're like blocking the bulletin
well, I think
part.
people know.
The
But
Church Bulletin Podcast.
It is kind of strange because we're celebrating a feast day that kind of gets to bounce an ordinary Sunday.
Really?
This isn't like a normal thing to celebrate on a Sunday.
No.
But during ordinary time, if you do have certain feast days, the Feast of the Presentation of the Lord actually then kind of pushes the Sunday out. Ordinary time
Interesting.
Sunday. So yeah, we're kind of skipping an ordinary week, which is kind of fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
So,
this
should
year,
I not have the background be green then? I don't know.
we're
it's
going to
too
be
late
wearing
now.
white, but that's okay.
All right.
We're still in the season of ordinary time.
That is true.
So
It hasn't
it's
changed.
an ordinary time fiesta. So anyway, here we are.
it's ordinary.
It's ordinary.
Yeah.
We're at the Feast of the Presentation of the Lord, and that's fun because that's Candlemas. That is also the story of Groundhog Day and how that became a thing.
Absolutely.
Because when you carry candles, you make shadows, and if groundhogs see their shadows, they predict 6 more weeks of winter.
Gotcha.
And there's still 6 more weeks of winter.
I was going to say, has it ever actually happened where it was like it was shorter when he said it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well,
But it's always like a
Punksy
rerun.
gotta believe.
But it's like a rerun anyway.
From our diocese. Yeah.
like
What's like who are the guys with the top hats?
That's the inner circle.
Okay. Because like, isn't it like it's like a science group or something like that? Yeah.
I just think it's a cult, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like just a bunch of old white guys wearing top hats. Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like, yeah. All right. I've never known.
We could start a club like that and have them carry around-
top hats and wear
Yeah,
coattails.
and play with
Yes.
rodents.
Why not? Well, just carry chihuahuas around.
No, those people are dignified. They're not going to wear top hats.
You're saying that chihuahuas aren't dignified?
They are dignified. That's what I'm saying. Groundhogs need top
groundhogs are
hats.
not. Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Chihuahuas
I was
need
like, is that a
sombreros.
dig at your
So
leader?
they need sombreros.
does the groundhog that does the lottery, does he wear a top hat once in a while?
That is Punksy Phil's cousin.
Yeah, that's not Punksy
yeah.
Phil.
But I know, but does he wear a top?
Keep
He's a
on
ground.
smashing.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he does like
Yeah.
his thing. It's not a
That's hilarious.
sponsor
Not a sponsor.
yet.
None of the above.
Pennsylvania
Well,
lottery.
Punxsutawney Phil's other cousin be the St. Jude Groundhog.
Well, Punksy Phil though brings in enough money to keep Punxsutawney open all year.
That's
like
crazy.
that like weekend is like half of people's
Dude, we can
incomes.
adopt a groundhog.
Something
The St.
up
Jude's
here.
Groundhog. Absolutely.
Presque Isle
No.
Why?
woodchuck or something.
I think we
'Cause
have
we
a
have the
billion in
geese.
we have a ton in the field already.
No, those would be geese.
Well, at certain times of the year. But the eagles that swoop in
We'll
like
come up
early
with
in the morning, they gotta be eating something. I don't
All
know.
right, moving on.
So yeah,
Well,
we don't ever get distracted on the Church Bulletin podcast.
Never. Go in peace.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to talk about this first page or skip it? Because it's pretty much nothing new.
It's all the informational stuff that happens over the weekend.
Well, the
Absolutely.
Pope's intention.
Oh, it has changed. You are right about that.
Yes, we're into February come Saturday. First Saturday.
Vocations.
To the priesthood and religious life.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
We need more. So if you're a young person who is interested in thinking about God's call in your life, you should ask the question.
Yeah. Don't wait like Simeon and Anna until you are
You're super old.
until you're super old. Start now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we like old people too. They have their place too.
Absolutely.
Simeon and Anna.
Across generations and cultures.
Well,
I
that's the
believe
whole
is
idea,
what we
right?
do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Or
Perfect.
sometimes just in church because they stayed with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Amen.
Well, didn't we ask last night at Faith Formation? Remember you said you told them they couldn't get together jumping jacks.
Oh yeah.
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 And so they gave up.
Yeah, they totally just gave up.
And then we just I related it back to how you guys deal with their people with their faith.
Absolutely.
And
you just
give up.
appeared too. You weren't even like a part of what we were doing. You just like appeared in the door where you were like, guys, come on. It was amazing. It was
because
very
you don't
good.
get it together, you can't give up.
It was
So,
very good. Yeah, very good. Thank you for that yesterday. Yeah, Edge was good.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I was yawning, but yes, interesting. No, last one was good. Last one was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I thought overall,
I pulled my hamstring playing a game, but we taught them a good lesson about Jesus, so it was worth it.
and what's the lesson that you learned that you need to stretch?
Well, that was that.
Exercise?
Yeah. No, we were talking about how we're transitioning at Edge from kind of talking about who God is in relationship to us and us to him, but then now to more. So kind of the first half of the year has been kind of the first part of the cross. The second half is now we're going to be talking more about like interaction
Carrying
with
your
other
cross.
people. No, like the human part.
That's
So
why
we've
it's
talked
called
about loving
edge.
God, loving people,
Because we're always
loving people's
on
necks.
the edge of the
Mhm.
cross.
That, and they're also entering adolescence. They're on the edge. Moving on.
But
Yeah,
they're-
the edge of something.
now they're carrying their cross as they
Yes.
have to deal with other people and introduce others into their life.
We can come up with a ton of really cool taglines for different things, or we could just talk about how Father Luke is going to be leading a coffee chatting. What is he talking about? He's speaking about hope. Yeah,
Yeah.
amidst challenges.
Bring a friend.
He's going to do that on
It's open to
Saturday.
everyone, but Sarah and I.
Saturday on February 8th.
Tim can go,
I can go. I'm still a young adult.
and his young wife, they can go.
My super young wife.
yeah, super young wife. she
She's
can go.
older than me. That's okay.
Yes, once you hit 40, you're no longer young.
You're not welcome here. That's the message we're trying to send everybody. With Anna, Simeon, and the young adult coffee hour. Just let you know.
When
all
we
those,
start doing young adult events, we'll make it like
no, but
we'll
all
make it
those
Sarah.
people-
We'll just say Sarah and younger.
all those people that are like, the church doesn't welcome young people or old people. I feel that now. I don't feel welcome here.
You are under persecution.
I'm so old.
for sure.
Born in the 1900s. So, well, anyway, we do have some fun events for,
We do.
for people of different demographics.
Absolutely.
The 12 men's group. There's no age limit on that, right?
8. You can't be young, so you can be
Well,
old. 18 and up.
18 to 118.
18 to the grave.
I guess we better leave room there. Food pantry also doesn't discriminate. Over Tuesday, February 4th. Let's see what else. Fellowship and Bible study, non-discrimination.
Unless you're in school, please stay in school. Do not,
Don't
you can
cut
come join
class
us.
to
Yeah,
hang
if it's
out.
a day off, then come join us on a Wednesday. But if not, stay in school until
Yeah.
the year is over.
Though it wouldn't be the worst thing if you're
The
going
way
to
you
skip school
said,
to go to
I was
Bible
gonna say, if you
study.
skip
like-
school to go to Bible study, yeah, we could
Yeah.
sign like a doctor's note or something.
Yeah, you're allowed so many hours of religious education if you go to public school. So you could
That's true,
actually.
If
that's
anyone
true.
was going to figure
could.
out the
I do remember
legality
that.
of this,
Sorry,
it's the man at the end of the table.
There's a way
so-
around this. Okay. So there is some lots of them on Wednesdays. We do the kids' mass to CR at 6. And because it's the first Wednesday of the month, the Knights of Columbus. So
Yeah.
if you're interested in joining the Knights, feel free to come to a meeting and find out what's going on.
And Let's Hang Out is a intergenerational. So even over the summer, whenever the kids were out of school, they were able to come and hang out. But
Yeah.
if you get out of school before 3:00 on a day, when you come hang out and I don't know, have lunch
Thursdays.
here or whatever. That's on a Thursday from 11 to 3. The founders' room's open.
Yeah.
There's games and food and just a nice, quiet place to be. Sometimes crafts,
Sometimes stuffing bulletins.
Fantastic.
variety of things.
Absolutely.
And then, even though this Saturday is First Saturday, next Friday is First Friday. And we have adoration here at St. Jude. And it starts after 8 a.m. Mass, and it is till 8 a.m. on Saturday morning.
And if you come during the open church hours, you are welcome to stop into the chapel and greet the Lord, who is exposed in the monstrance, in the Blessed Sacrament. So feel free to do that. You don't have to be a committed adorer to come to adoration
Right.
during that time, as long as it's during the open
And you don't
the
have
open
to
hours.
call Carol or Barb and say, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You can just pop in.
It's not an exclusive event by age or any demographic.
Yeah.
Anyone can come.
Exactly.
All are welcome. So it's a beautiful time to pray. We have the big game party. Join us.
What
I'm like, I
happened to
can't
our-
say it.
Oh, did we drop out the? Did you drop out the Groundhog Day?
Well,
It's-
that's because it's already happening.
It's happened.
That's Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people from Saturday might not know, so you might want to.
Oh, well,
yeah.
we'll just talk it in the
It-
announcements that it's tomorrow then.
It's in the
remind-
calendar on the
Okay.
back. It's here.
Yeah.
in this
Just
bit.
remember though
We'll-
that we have a lot of parties coming up. Is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
tons of
so we have
parties.
Yeah.
February 2nd, Sunday at 4:00 as well, right? 4:00 is our new Sunday afternoon party time. That's what made me think. I'm like, okay, that's the same time. So Sunday, February 2nd, 4 p.m. And then the Sunday, February 9th at 4 p.m. So the 2nd is Groundhog Day party. Everyone's welcome.
Yep.
And the same with the 9th.
Yep. It's the Groundhog Day reminder is in the full month calendar. I'm going the wrong way in February, so you can see it there. But we'll put it in the announcements and,
I'm not
talk
sure.
all
Did
about
anybody
it.
post those to social media? I don't know.
I thought I did. I
don't
can
know.
go check though. That you made that
double
nice
check.
little thing. It was in the bulletin last week. The
You had.
the Spanish one.
when you
Did I
first
program?
I was
Okay.
going to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
I think you did.
we'll just remind people, come to that if you can.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good one. It's and I think it was in the announcements last
was.
weekend too.
It
So
was.
encourage everyone bring a dish to share over in the parish center here at
don't
the
forget.
St. Jude campus.
Yeah, because I
Please don't
talked about
forget.
Father Luke and I having to cook because we got the babies at the Epiphany party.
You want to, for those who don't know what you're talking about, you want to explain it to them?
So back on the Epiphany,
Yes.
there's a party that is had. It was a pretty fun event with special cakes, and the cakes have the babies built into them. So it's kind of like a Mardi Gras party.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
But the people who win the babies get to cook for the party. But we're encouraging everybody to bring a dish, and there will be some special dishes.
you are a good cook, though.
Father,
You could pull it off.
Yes, and Father Luke and I were lucky enough to get babies in our pieces of cake.
Annie, who,
I didn't eat
Annie
cake.
jinxed it.
Annie, who works in the office here as well, she was just sitting there staring at you. She's like, "You're gonna get one. You're gonna get," and I think she like manifested it somehow.
Yeah, Father
'cause
Ross, he served the cake, so he got lucky that
I
day.
kind of cheated. I won't lie. I like waited until the cake was already cut so I could see like the side, and I like picked a side. And
You just never know.
Mine
Yeah.
wasn't unlike you couldn't see mine. Mine was underneath. There's there's a date on it, or not a date. But there was a fig on it,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
underneath the fig.
Smart. Anyway, so that's all cool. Brene Brown again. Uno loves Brene Brown. I think
I
we
saw
just,
that. That's funny.
we might just continue to do Brene because she's so great. Anyway, but it's February, which has Valentine's Day in it, so it's a quote about love. So, and love is kind of a thing that Jesus does. I don't know. I just thought it was
That's
appropriate.
nice. No,
Absolutely.
Brene's nice. I just got to teach you how to fix her last E.
Oh, is it
Get
wrong?
the accent mark over the E.
Oh, you'll have to teach me for next week.
Brene's funny because talk about kind of like racial things. You know, Brene, her name was on a list when she was a kid, and she was invited. She was a school like mixed race children, but a lot of times the African American, the black families would not invite non-black children to their kids' parties. So they had the class list. Well, they invited her because they saw her name and assumed that she was black, and she talks about that, and how she kind of learned about race in a different, kind of in an interesting way.
Everyone. Some people have approached me and asked because they've heard the name Amia, my daughter's name, and if you look at it, Aumia, people think it's Amaya.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That
no.
makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so it's funny because it's kind of a similar thing, but
It's just kind of fun. So Brene Brown has lots of interesting things. So definitely worth looking at.
did it translate good to Spanish? I did it on Canvas. I didn't.
La conexión humana es la razón por la que estamos aquí. Yes, the human connection is the reason that we are here. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Es el pegamento que nos da un propósito en nuestra vida cotidiana. Yeah, I mean, cotidiana is daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
that's
right.
good.
Cool. Just making sure because I was like, I had Annie look at it and I was like,
I mean,
I don't know.
pegamento, I don't know if there's probably other ways to say purpose, but yeah.
Okay.
Un propósito en nuestra vida cotidiana. Sometimes we say de cada día, like we do in the Our Father, vida cotidiana. Those are correct. That's from the Latin. That's why I like it. I like cotidiana, but the other times we say cada día. Anyway, so good, very good.
Yeah, we got the Ladies Guild as
language
well.
lesson.
So
Ladies Guild.
You can check that out. Also,
Our
our
Ladies
celebrity
Guild.
judge for the coffee.
Yes.
So make sure
Not
that
the dog.
not the I mean, he kind of is.
I don't think dogs drink coffee. Levi never wants.
Levi asks me for it all the time, but he
specifically.
doesn't want it. I think he's just like, oh, you have something.
Canine coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I am. So what this
Canine
means
crunch.
for the St. Martin Center, this is their biggest fundraiser of the year.
Yes.
So they ask people in the community to, help be celebrity judges. So I'm going to judge the coffee, but everyone also can go to the event. And I have tickets here in the studio, Sacristy Studio, for $10 is all it takes to get in, like a little admission fee.
Okay.
So, but also like what I'm doing is I'm collecting money. I'm trying to raise about $3,000. So
And it all goes to the
Check it
St.
out.
Martin Center. So
They're
all the
speaking
stuff
of-
that they do and
with
stuff.
yeah, I was gonna say they also have a food pantry, and they're asking that's right underneath it in the bulletin. They're asking for volunteers who are committed to regularly helping out their food pantry. So if that's something you're
One
interested
of our
in,
parishioners and who teaches faith formation actually works there.
who first? I mean,
Maureen.
oh, Maureen. Oh, very nice. That's cool.
yeah. Yeah, so check out St. Martin Center. Great organization. So yeah, and we got the February calendar. Thanks for getting that put together.
Yeah.
February is kind of a strange month. The way it's starting on a Saturday just kind of throws it off.
Yeah, it's
I
a little
think. It looks
strange.
weird.
Yeah.
So don't miss Groundhog Day. Don't miss Super Bowl Sunday, which I don't see anything on here about that. But crisscross applesauce that. And then Valentine's Day and President's Day and Coffee Day and conference. There is a lot of stuff happening.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
you can find out a lot of the information about these things on social, like Facebook, on our website, all the stuff. So if you have a question, or you can just ask, we can tell you if you wonder what something means.
Yeah, and you got to do a fun children's bulletin this week, then.
I did. The cover, like, I don't ever see the cover of the regular bulletin. I just find something fun. And actually, the people are
They're
the
very
same, and it's
yeah.
almost laid out exactly the same as here. And then on the inside is a word search, like always, but then you can color the picture from the front, a little different layout. But again,
Yes.
with Mary and Joseph, Anna and Simeon. So the saint this week would be Saint Josephine Bakita. She's pretty fun. She's from the Sudan. Yep. And there's a tiny saint picture there too, because I like the tiny saints.
Tiny saints are great.
Yep. And then we had some prayers in English and Spanish about praying before the tabernacle in church that week. What Catholic faith traditions and customs are important to you and your family? And then the calendar, the one I chose this month, always has a way for parents and family and the kids to sit down and talk about what you want to pray for this month and some goals as a family. So be sure to check out the bulletin, the children's bulletin, parents or grandparents, so that way you can talk to the kids about it. And then on the back is the Eucharistic Revival prayer in English and Spanish. So a new it's very long prayer, but it's something new to try maybe. And we are in year 3 of the National Eucharistic Revival. And last year, as a reminder, about 60,000 people descended upon Indianapolis for that National Eucharistic Congress. So
Yeah.
Father Luke and Tim have a podcast
There's
about
a couple of episodes. If you scroll back on YouTube, you can watch Father Luke talk about his experience. And then I was thinking about it too with the goals as well. Like you have your prayer goals as a family, but you could also put in there maybe you're gonna like attend one of the parties or a parish function, or maybe come to adoration. Maybe make a parish goal. Maybe that's something we all could do. You know, take a look at the calendar and just decide now. You know what? I'm gonna come to something. I'm gonna put this on my calendar right now. So, not a bad idea.
Yeah, and we'll be talking more. We had our first group, kind of announcing our Revealing Jesus Together.
Yeah.
And our capital campaign coming up this spring. So we had our initial focus group, so more people will be hearing about that.
Yep.
And ways to get involved. So that'll be forthcoming very shortly. So we appreciate everybody, and we're just excited.
Absolutely.
Lots of fun.
Anything else, team?
I was just going to say, we're praying for you. Yeah. Thank you all so much. There's actually been quite a few prayers of thanksgiving, people asking for prayers. So it's just saying, like, thank you. We had one person a couple weeks ago call and ask for prayers for their health, and things are going good. So thank you all for praying. I think I said that last week or the week before, saying, hey, pray for some people. And people have been praying, and prayers are being answered. So thank you so much, and we're praying for you every day. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
All right.